Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Tropico 6. And we're on to episode number 5 of our Rich Island playthrough. And in the last episode we made it into the modern times era and set up some very basic buildings, kind of laying out our footprint. So in this video we're going to continue along with that, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are, everything is going rather swimmingly. And in the last episode, we set up our first nuclear power plant alongside the automated mine. Let's put this on low priority. I don't really care how long it takes to get built, because we do have enough electricity right now for things. Let's go ahead and bump the office up to the max budget. Bank's already there. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play for a bit. Looks like we're going to win the election. Low rebel threat for some reason. No idea why anyone would want to rebel against us. And I also want to do... There's so much that I want to do, but I reckon it's best to sort of just play it out. In terms of things that I want to do, I want to start putting everyone up in nice modern apartments. I want to start getting down all the rich neighborhoods. I want to build up a newspaper, or sorry, not a newspaper, but a TV station. But all these things are going to come better with time, I believe. I think it's more important right now. Let's check our population. Handful of unemployed jobs and whatnot. Let's get our first... Oh, man, there's so many things I want to do. What I could do is build up a high school. Social Security is up to $10. That's really good. So what that means is that if I was to build a high school right now, and then break down all of these buildings over here, anyone that wanted to get an education would still make a well-off wage. So that could be really, really nice for us to do. Let's see. Because I do want to start switching everything over to hydroponic plantations. I want to do maybe 2 or 3 corn, a banana, a pineapple, and then that'll be all the food types there. Then we want to do factory ranches, fish farms, all these sorts of things. Build up a bit of industry out here on this side of the map. I think I might mix in like city blocks amongst all of this to make it just a bit more interesting. No entertainment buildings or anything like that. It'll just be as it is, and maybe even we could move over all of our Teamsters offices. So that we don't really need to be polluting up this side of the map with Teamsters offices. Let's just press play for a bit. Kind of want to see how things are going to go. And so another major thing is, like, I want to build high schools. With Russia and China are increased by 15%, that's good. I do want to start like setting up a bunch of stuff, but like really they're going to start costing a lot of money, and we should focus on things that'll make us money first. So maybe the absolute beginning to what I should do is build up offices and build up skyscraper hotels alongside our airport. I think that's going to be the absolute biggest thing we can do. So let's consider how we want this to look. Yes, I think... How much are these going to cost? 18k? I mean, I think we can afford at least one right now. So we'll go ahead and do that one there. Build a road all the way down this way. Have it arc out and a curve. Oh, look at that. That is decent. Okay, we'll leave that as is there. Build this road straight down to here. Have it meet up. And we can, hopefully, fit in another airport. We can. Okay, so this will be the second airport. We'll have 2 airports. One for rich and the other for filthy rich tourist. So let's go ahead and build up our first, wherever it is, skyscraper hotel. Fairly expensive building, but we definitely have the money for it, so let's go ahead and do that. In terms of where I want the first one to be, maybe here would kind of be like a cool looking spot. And let's build up some luxury entertainment for them. I want to do I want to do a nightclub. Yeah, screw it, let's do like a downtown nightclub. Maybe right behind the mall. If my mouse worked correctly. Yes, we'll go there. And in front of it, we'll do something a bit lopsided. I think that would be neat. We can do that building there alongside maybe just something like that. I think that looks fine. And yeah, we just need this building. So let's put that on high priority. Same thing with our skyscraper hotel. Let's get them finished up. Hopefully people aren't coming to build this. We'll put this on perhaps low priority for now. And we'll just give the island time. Let's go into ×2 speed. Maybe even ×4 speed actually. Total surveillance, not going to do that. Contraception ban, not going to do that either. We'll do that one. Still making good money. Money's still going up every month, hopefully. We should save up to over 100k and keep it above 100k. Make that like our new zero. Reason being is that banks will make more money based on how much money you have in your current treasury. So, getting down a bunch of banks with an already substantial amount of money in the treasury will allow us to make some good money. Skyscraper hotel, max out the budget. This means uneducated people can make a wage of $15 a month. So, once we start tearing down all of the plantations, we'll build up a lot more stuff for tourists. And we'll get rid of the tourist ships soon. And the nightclub should be finished. It's that, how sad, look at that. It's like right there, but no one wants to finish the construction. I guess that's fine. Lots of college educated people coming through. That could be decent. It'd be a funny island with... Build an airport, we'll build an airport. It'd be funny because, like we only have one high school, but like a bunch of different colleges. I should get interactive education. I want to wait until, I want to wait to do things that require electricity until we have this nuclear power plant all the way up. Teamster's office was destroyed. Kind of sad. Let's rebuild it up. Go to the other one. I mean, I guess it's fine for now. Okay, we should build up, amongst various other things, a fire station. Maybe like our one and only downtown fire station. At that. Let's build these roads down like this. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna vote freely. Look at this, I just totally found a bug. You can build roads through an electric substation, at least this one. That's pretty funky. Anyways, lots of tourists are leaving, but hopefully lots of tourists are showing up soon. Here we have our automated mine, put it on the max budget. Let's go ahead and get... We should research it. Hopefully we have enough research for it. Let's go and check. Automated mine. We do. Okay. So if you change the work mode on automated mines, waste not protocol, the big thing about this is that you're going to get more.
Is a landslide, Presidente.
Does it require more electricity? It does. Okay, we'll leave it on sensitive protocol until the nuclear power plant's done. Let's go high priority now on that. The big thing about waste not protocol is that it will get you more mined resources from the deposit than you would get without it. Right, so here it says there's 20,000 units of uranium, but we'll end up getting more uranium out of this on the waste not protocol. So we just need a bit of time. You know what, we have so much money, let's quick build a nuclear power plant. Max out the budget. Let's go ahead and get lead shielding. This is going to give a job quality of 90, guaranteeing that if you have a college education, there's a really high chance that you're going to come work for this building above anything else, right? Holding basin increases the capacity of uranium in stock by 500. So 500, this is producing over 1,000. That means that, oh, didn't mean to do that. I think there's like a task overview somewhere. Here? No. I've never clicked on each of these.
You are the Tropican Presidente. How exciting. I, Ambassador Zhang, am now your political conduit to China and its immense power. I am one of many thousand officials tasked with securing shares in other countries. Tropico is not in the top 100 on our list, but I am in the bottom percentile of Chinese ambassadors.
Oof.
To meet you.
For many thousands of years, Presidente, China has dedicated itself to the mastery of war. Now it seems that we must fight economically. Cheap labor allows us to dominate in trade, and our reserves of capital help us to buy what we want. The United States of America, for example, ultimately, however, this is simply defensive. What we do not do, someone else will. Okay. So there's that.
Some people make laws, some follow them. Imagine if the people who make laws were also required to abide by those laws. Foolishness. They would simply make laws to benefit themselves, would they not? For some to be above the law, like myself, Vlad Orlov, and like you, El Presidente, this is our only hope for justice.
Global politics, Presidente, the biggest ever game in which everybody wants something different before they can say they have won. Of course, we all want oil. We want economic strength. We care about our people, or at least required to spend some time pretending that this is so. But to be Russian, you have to learn to take whatever it is you need to survive, okay?
Make this quick. I've got a talk show in an hour. Everyone's hungry for a slice of Raymond King, Presidente. Politics, media, real estate, I do them all. I got money in trains, towers, guns, and long, thin cruise liners. I'm a Renaissance man. Everyone wants to be my friend, Presidente, so it's no surprise to me that you do too. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
You want to talk about America? Well, I've got red, white, and blue blood. So you came to the right place. What do we want? Hey, dumbass. We already got that. We're the best in the whole dang world. So now we'd like to keep it, if that's okay with you. Or even if it's not, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay?
It is good to meet you, Presidente. I am Prince Thari. I was the world's richest toddler, you know, and the world's richest child. Then I was the world's richest teenager. So embarrassing. Now I am a man, but I am unable to put away childish things. Tell me, do you ever feel melancholy?
Can you imagine how it feels to be me, Presidente? My country owns large amounts of the most important resource in the world. I control transport, electricity, and plastics. So I'm very easy to be friends with because you all need just what I have. I'm generous because I can afford to be. And I like my friends to be generous in return. Okay.
Finally we meet. I'm Eline Dupont, Presidente. I had a few minutes between quangos, so I filled in this lovely form explaining who I am. Now, some people resent the European Union's meticulousness. Indeed, some people prefer to cut corners. But if you cut one corner, you make two more. Fixing cut corners is what the red tape's for, Presidente.
Considering the sheer size of other world powers, it is clearly essential for Europe to pull together. We need to be an economic force, you see. Labor is cheaper elsewhere, and the world gets even smaller. But without trade, we are meaningless. But to pull together is not so easy when we have spent hundreds of years fighting each other. So, we have established many rules. Okay. Check out the intellectual faction.
One moment, please. I'm in the middle of a scientific breakthrough. Or is it a breakdown? Sorry, I'm going nuts. I must have jammed too many thoughts in my brain today. I am the smartest person in the room. Presidente! Dr. Elena Culpepper. Need some super broccoli, non-tangle wiring, self-basting turkey? You just let me know.
Self-basting turkey. Open-minded globalists who challenge the old ways of thinking and doing things. They like progress, buildings with new technologies, and governmental tools. improve conditions for the people and the environment with a vision of a peaceful global society. Okay, they dislike old-fashioned religious and military traditions, they dislike edicts, and work modes that promote backward thinking or the exploitation of minorities. Let's check out the conservative faction.
I bet you're here to ask how to make the world a better place, eh, Presidente? But that's a trick question. The world already is a better place, and these fancy, weak-minded, liberal ideas are just making things worse. Trust all Hector Delgado. The best way to ruin an omelet is to try to fix eggs that were never broken in the first place.
They want to preserve the founding principles of the Tropican state, resisting change and the influence of modern progressive ideologies. They like tradition both in terms of buildings and governmental tools. They'll gladly sacrifice personal liberties for security, defense, and keeping the country free from non-Tropican influences. They dislike progressive governmental tools and prefer buildings that provide safety or have a nostalgic touch. Alrighty, so, of course,
One moment, please. I'm in the middle of a scientific breakthrough.
we're gonna go with the intellectual faction.
Tropican Health Service. Laser eye surgery. For those who simply must have laser eyes.
And I want to do the next series as a, what's it called? Something sort of similar to this island, but I want to completely, oh no, I want to do something kind of similar to this one, but I want to make it purely a conservative state. I think that would be pretty interesting. So the thing about the conservative state is I'm not going to have any mansions, and it's going to be neighborhoods just like this one here. Lots of just normal houses, and then we'll go through, do a bunch of conservative things. El Presidente has the trait, something for, yeah, right here, cult leader. Standing with the conservative faction increases by 10, so that's nice. Standing with the intellectual faction decreases by 15, which is fine. Efficiency of media buildings on conservative work modes increased by 5%, so that's really good. So we'll end up doing that with the conservative faction when we get around to it. But I want to completely build up an ultra-liberal island and see how it turns out. Our fire station's finished, max out the budget, put this on, or get the firefighting helicopter, and come over here and put this out. So there is that. Let's go through, change this to, well, we're gonna have to research it, so let's go ahead and research the fire station. It'll take a little bit of time before we're able to do that, but we can make all of these downtown buildings 10% cheaper. So that is nice. We're starting to generate a whole heap of money from our modern apartment here. Actually, not really. We're only making like $30 a month off of it. Not the greatest, but I mean, it's fine. Okay, let's focus on lots of homeless families out here, and almost all of them are well off. Kind of a shame we have this many poor people, and it's probably because, yeah, people are working in the shopping mall and stuff like that. I wonder why these people are poor. One works in the police station. It's probably because the police station doesn't have a maxed out budget. Yes. Let's go ahead and get second shift. We should research the news, what's it called as well? Police station. So we'll do that next. Building burnt down over here. Let's fix it up just for now. Real quick, I want to... Okay, I have an idea. We'll set up one newspaper per area to influence people towards the... what's it called? Faction? The capitalist faction, right? So we'll have one set up on deals and profit per, like, location around, right? So if we click on the newspaper here, we can see that if we had one in the middle, right around here somewhere, we'd be influencing, like, all of the areas that we've built up so far. So let's go ahead and do that. All we gotta do is move over this one. Figure out a decent location, so somewhere right around here. Let's go ahead and demolish this. So there went that building. And we can just move over this building. And once it's finished, of course we can turn it into the deals and profit. So we'll control click, make sure all of our newspapers are on deals and profit. So as we can see, we're influencing pretty much 100% of the island so far. You can double check, and as you can see, these 3 circles are covering everything. So that's what we'll do with that. Radio stations, we'll build them around, but leave them on not the clinking coin, but we'll stay on open mind. Maybe even change this to public service advertisements. That could be decent.
The future of healthcare or a billion-dollar scam for American pharmaceutical corporations? Canal Uno suspects you already know the answer.
Because with these work modes here, they're decreasing the liberty gained by 10 points, but I believe it's giving like 20 or 30 points by itself. I'm not exactly sure. But if we change this to public service advertisements, it's not a -10, it's only a -5. And if we leave it on open mind, then of course, it'll be giving the maximum amount of liberty. So that could be good. Public service advertisements could be good as well. Let's go ahead and leave it on this for now. Okay. I'm like 50-50. Right now, I want to build up all of our, or at least a number of our tourism buildings. That would be really nice to get done. At the same time, I want to set up all the different food types over here in this area. Maybe it's best just to focus on the entertainment industry for right now. So let's check out how many unemployed people we have. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, we can kind of do both right now. Let's go ahead and see how much we can get done. Let's do hydroponic plantations. We'll do 2 corns. Radioactive corn seems decent. So let's go ahead and do that there. Just make a ginormous cross for right now. Let's go ahead and, you know what I think would actually suit better is to just move our old dock over here. So there is that, this, that, and the other. So let's go ahead and, so the corn is, of course, we're going to feed it to the population, but factory ranches require corn input. So that's why we have 2 of those. And then let's just do maybe like 1 banana here and 1 pineapple here. Let's quick build all of, quick build all of that up. Max out the budget on everything, turn off allow local consumption on all of these. And so there we go. Small parcel growth, pollination parcel, selective breeding on both of the corn plantations, and there we are. So there is most of the food types. Let's go ahead and get a factory ranch down. Maybe we could do 2 here in the middle. 1 for mainly meat, so we'll do 1 on pigs, and 1 on goat for the milk. So now we have wool and milk, pig, meat, wool, milk. Okay, so 1 goat, 1 pig. So we're producing, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different food types already. And then if we do a fish farm, we can do 2 fish farms. Can do 1 here, I guess, and maybe 1 at the other end of this place. My mouse is broken. So there is all of that. Let's put this all in ×4 speed. 15,000 free dollars. Let's build all of this with that money.
Absolutely no thought of reward. Yeah.
Max out the budget. So this is a way to get fish onto the island and still give people a well-off wage. So there's that. Another cool thing that we could do is build ourselves a metro station. Right here. So we'll build it just right here, if my mouse will let me. Go ahead and quick build it, and then let's build a police station right behind this place. And we can fill in any nearby areas with some parks. There we go. So now let's go through, and honestly, I'll destroy a bunch of different things here. So let's destroy, we don't need the tobacco, we don't need the cocoa. We do want sugar, so we'll keep both sugars around. Destroy the banana, the pineapple. We don't need the corn anymore. We'll keep the cottons. We want to keep the llamas. Okay, so that's it. So we're just keeping the sugar for the, what's it called, the rum distillery. And then we're keeping the cotton, as well as the llamas for our textile mill. So there is all of that. Looks like we have a stuck ship. Hopefully this gets fixed. That'd be kind of annoying. Might have to save and reload the game. Max out the budget on the factory ranches. Make sure everything else is maxed out. Now, one of our fish farms, we're going to change resource to shellfish. So now we're producing shellfish and fish. All of the food types here. So now all we got to do is set up a cannery, a creamery, and a juicery. So once we have these 3 buildings, then we'll be producing all the different food types in the entire game, because we have corn, 1, shellfish, fish, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll have to import coconuts, or actually maybe just set up a small coconut farming place. Let's quickly see if we can find a spot for coconuts. I mean, way over here. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, screw it. Let's just do it. Get it out of the way. And we can build up a small poor location for these people to live. And I guess, as a matter of fact, just in case we have like a small poor population, we can do a tavern. Let's look at the local beauty. Area is decently beauty. Around this park, it looks like it's getting really high up. So let's do one here. And we'll just quick build it up. Max out the budget, all you can drink. Quick build both of these buildings, max out the budget, turn off allow local consumption, max out the budget there. Can even go so far as to electrify it. That's fine. And let's check in on our population. Vacant jobs, unemployed. Okay. Lots of homeless families, but very soon we should be in a much better position. Urban Protect, max out that. Second shift. Are we not researching this building? I thought we were. Oh, it's coming up next. Okay. So now let's start moving over a number of our Teamsters offices. Guess we can do one here. And we'll actually turn this into a bit of a city block like this. So how many up is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on down on over. And let's just build this all the way down, I guess.
Now play the game. El Presidente has officially licensed the new Tropico Everybody Loves Presidente video game. On sale now.
And there we go. So these are decent little city blocks. How many did I count over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Build it on down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And maybe just for simplicity's sake, we'll just build it to perfectly match. Okay. So the thing about like an industrial zone is industry buildings are some of the, like, have the largest footprints in the game. So having an area this big is decent. Like right here, we could fit a cannery. We'll consider doing that. We should give it just a bit of time, save up money for a bit. We definitely don't need you anymore. Let's demolish this road that was going down to the beach. Maybe what we could do is turn this into like a bit of a beachfront resort here. That could be decent. The tourist port, I guess we can leave it alone for now. Max out the budget here. Let's go and check in on our population, check in on our wealths. Lots of poor people all of a sudden. Teamster's office. What's the wage on that? 17. A mine. Fish farm. Max out the budget on that. Unemployed. A college student. So let's go ahead and go to our research. Let's turn on, sorry, in the edicts, Social Security. Before we do it, let's check in on our population here. 47 poor and 8 broke. So now let's turn it on and see what happens. So we got rid of a couple of poor people, a couple of broke people, but that's fine. Let's keep on going through. Someone works in a shopping mall, they're making a poor wage, that sucks. Someone works in a hotel, and they're poor. Did I ever turn on child allowances? Yes. Not trade, not here, but let's go back. Check in on more jobs. Police station. It's probably these 18 unemployed people. Plantation worker. Another Teamster's office. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. We'll just have to give it a bit more time here. We just need more money. We're losing a lot of support, which really sucks. But hopefully soon we can get around all of this. Let's go to our police stations now. Put them all on. Always on duty. Decreases job quality a bit, but that's fine.
The agreement with Russia and China, which led to higher export trade route prices, lapsed today after a contract to extend it was accidentally signed with a red pen.
Just a red pen. 1500 milk seems pretty good. Oh, this building. Max out the budget. High roller club. We'll leave this on no dress code and put it for tourist only. Oh man, no one's in this building yet. Economy airliner are rich, so rich people can fly in, and this building is for rich people. So I wonder if any ships are even going to show up here. Has anyone ever shown up? No one's shown up from this building yet. It's kind of worrying. I was kind of planning on getting these rich people out here so we can make a lot of money. Here one comes. Hopefully we get a bunch of people. No one showed up. Why not? Okay. I might need to pause the game, reload it, because that's a bit of an issue. So on economy airliner, tourists arriving at this airport are rich, right? So we can get rich people. People in this skyscraper hotel, they have to be rich to stay here. So there should be absolutely nothing wrong here. Nightclub. High roller club. The building requires visitors to have a minimum economic wealth of rich. Increases the fee by 50%. Increases upkeep by 100. And service quality goes up by 5%. So that's pretty good. If we get laser show and make sure it gets tagged by the radio station's music all day buff, this will probably be over 100. So that could be really, really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and save the game and reload it and see what happens. Alrighty, so sadly I didn't realize that I was editing, trying to edit together an episode, and what ended up happening was when I put all my previous recordings together, it was like over an hour and 20 minutes long, so that is a bit longer than I want to make these episodes, and luckily I saved the game right here, so we're gonna go ahead and perform our outro here for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to follow along with more Tropico 6 series like this, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.